The African wild dog is a highly social animal. Their herd fighting power is the terror of many animals. Let's see how this animal hunts. 35 wild dogs hunting prey in the river, even crocodiles, and unexpected things happen. The impala were drinking water and had noticed the crocodile. This crocodile is immature, so even at a very close distance, it doesn't have a big attack on its prey. After following for a while, the crocodile is attacked on the hind legs of the impala. After a fierce struggle, the impala has reached the shore. But it must avoid the enemy. It will meet another enemy. An injured antelope can't compete with the mighty wild dogs. It was quickly subdued by the pack of wild animals. Challenging powerful enemies brings unexpected simulations. The pack of wild dogs has the ambition to defeat 2 huge crocodiles. Maybe there's a far-fetched fantasy. The wild dogs will need to try harder. The pack of wild dogs found a lost Nyla antelope. Not only have they faced a pack of hungry wild dogs, because it's also a hippo, a notoriously fierce animal. With its powerful horns, the antelope Nyala knocks the hippo out of the fight. Its current enemies are the wild dogs. The pack of wild dogs has a rate of up to 80% kills, so the Nyala antelope seems to be weak, constantly retreating into the river. The river is a safe place when the wild dogs can't enter the water, because this is the domain of another species. The crocodile quietly and unexpectedly rushes to attack, and in one blow, the antelope collapsed. Wild dogs and impala are having a fight in the swamp. Seeing the wild dog tearing apart the impala, the crocodile immediately swims to steal the bait. Despite being focused on the fight, the wild dog is very sensitive to the dangers around it, so it attacks the crocodile. The war now gives way to the swamp killer in his area. Can the crocodile capture the impala or not? In addition, perhaps the wild dogs are also very interested in this match. The antelope was far away from the crocodile. It dragged its limp steps to the shore while the crocodile was still chasing after it. After many attempts, with one leg injured, the antelope has saved its life. A wild boar is drinking water when threatened by a pack of wild dogs. Suddenly from behind, the crocodile pounced to drag the wild boar into the water, and this surprises the wild dogs. It fills its stomach without too much action. The wild dogs surround and isolate a large kudu. Wild dogs are not large, but their hunting unity can take down large prey like kudu antelopes. Underwater is not a battleground for wild dogs. They have many difficulties. Relying on its strength and flexible body when in the water, the kudu antelope gained the upper hand, attacking the wild dogs. Thanks to that, it drove away the enemy, preserving its life. Faced with the highly successful hunters like wild dogs, the impala swam across the lake, running away. With their years of combat experience, even if they don't swim across the lake, they can still find another way. Realizing the instability as the pack of wild dogs gradually approached, the impala used its old move and swam into the water. This time, it was not as lucky as the last time. Here comes the ferocious hippo. The hippopotamus paws down. Can't go forward, can't go back. How will the impala escape from this ambush? Both front and back are threatened. so the impala can only swim to places where there is water, not too far from the shore. Over there, hippos have also noticed the pack of wild dogs. No one knows when the crocodiles ambushed, only knows the melee broke out and the impala sank into the water. An antelope bathing in a lake has been targeted by a pack of African wild dogs. They are planning to capture their target. There was a real wild dog that went into the lake. That was a risky move. Little by little, one by two, the wild dogs overpower the antelope. The neck is the weak point of many animals. Attacking this place means you are more likely to win. The battle has changed. The gazelle escapes the attack of the wild dogs. And can it save lives? It's probably a distant hope, but the pack of wild dogs still cling to the end. The antelope has struggled hard, but time has passed. The strength of the antelope is gradually exhausting. When the wild dogs were enjoying their prey together, the crocodile appeared and joined the party. Seeing the crocodile approaching, the wild dogs backed away. The crocodile successfully snatched the prey of the wild dogs and left. Crocodile attacks and eats baby hippos. It angered the adult hippos. The hippos gradually approached and surrounded the crocodile. Hippo always follows behind the crocodile. It wants to make sure that the crocodile does not harm its fellows. The crocodile seems tired of constantly having to run away from the harassment of the hippo. Impatient, the hippopotamus began to attack. It jumped up to use its large body to drown the crocodile, but the crocodile was quick to avoid the plunge. The wild dogs chased the mother and daughter of the waterbug family. They had a fast chase from water to shore. While being chased by the wild dogs, the young antelope jumped straight into the water without hesitation. Here, the baby waterbuck is punished for trespassing in the territory of the aggressive hippopotamus. So, it was forced to move ashore. At this time, the mother waterbuck is also fighting with the hungry wild dogs on the shore. In the end, both mother and baby antelope fought bravely for a few hours and drove away the stray dogs and the hippo. The baby impala swam into the water to avoid being surrounded by the wild dogs, but it meets a huge hippo. The hippopotamus notices the little animal trespassing on its territory. Normally, they don't swim in the water, but this time, because they were so hungry, they decided to take the risk. They had a fierce battle underwater, but the participation of the hippo changed everything. The hippopotamus swooped in, knocking the baby antelope to the ground and sending the tiny creature slamming into the water. After dealing with the antelope, the hippo turns on the wild dogs, hoping to drive them out of his territory. The hyena is the best animal for the lion. These hyenas are concentrating on biting the old lion. Even though the lion reacted, the situation was still dangerous. The lion's target was the newborn buffalo, and the mother buffalo tries to protect her cubs. Lions are quite large, and the mother buffalo is very hard to chase these lions. The The lion attacked the baby buffalo and immediately received sanctions from the mother buffalo. That didn't scare the lions, and they started attacking the mother buffalo. Although the lions tried to jump up the tree to escape, it was still trampled by a herd of buffalo. Seeing the lion fall from the tree, the wild buffalo rammed the lion. Big prey like wild buffalo always brings a sense of conquest to lions. However, this time the buffalo herd was too large, so the lions decided to run away. A dramatic solo fight between the buffalo and the lions. The sick lion seems to have been violently attacked by the buffalo. Its head is covered in blood. The wild buffalo is aggressive and constantly attacking the lion. The lion tries to cling to the back of the buffalo. The lion attacks the calves in front of the adult buffalo. The ending couldn't have been better. It was fiercely hunted by the wild buffalo. The pack of African wild dogs saw the lone lion. They quickly approached the lion. The African wild dog is known to be the master of the art of coordinated hunting in the savannah, because each individual has a good sense of discipline and solidarity. As in this battle, the pack of wild dogs can be seen attacking the lion very closely. The lion looks exhausted from being harassed by the wild dogs. However, both sides were equally talented. The wild dog and the lion decided to stop fighting. A lion is hiding, looking for an opportunity to attack the buffalo. But unfortunately, it was discovered and chased by the mother buffalo. The second lion that approached was also chased by the buffalo. Fortunately, the mother buffalo took decisive action to protect her children. The lion attacked the buffalo herd, causing them to run away. Thanks to the quick actions, the lion has collected delicious food for him. Did this lion successfully hunt? A big wild buffalo ran up and rammed the other small buffalo to rescue it from the lion. The lion ran away for a while and then returned because the buffalo was dead. It still has a big harvest for today. While dogs attack lion cubs, can they fulfill their purpose? The pack of wild dogs is extremely flexible. They hit the lioness strongly. With his ability to hunt for a long time, the lion did not flinch, but calmly responded. In the first round, the lion won. The second round seems to be lighter. The pack of wild dogs just harassed the lion, but didn't actually attack it. Under the sun that seemed to burn into the African continent, the lions yearned to hunt. Coincidentally, the herd of wild elephants here welcomes the new member. That does not escape the eyes of the predators. The lion always follows the mother of the wild elephants, waiting for an opportunity to attack. The lion was discovered and chased by the mother elephant. Mother elephant rushes into the area of the angry lion's attack. Elephants are known for being gentle, but they don't hesitate to attack to protect themselves. The lion hid in the grass before he could attack. He was discovered by the buffaloes. The ending for this stranger can't be gentle. The wild buffalo butts the lion and somersaults it into the air. Lions bring back injuries. The lions plan their hunt for today, and their target is the buffalo. The lion's unstoppable attack caused the chaos in the wild buffalo herd. The young buffalo couldn't run fast and was caught by the lion. The two sides had a fierce battle on the water. The lions in the herd came to help. They successfully hunted their prey today. The shocking battle between the lions and the buffalo. The lions suddenly rushed over, causing the buffalo to run away. The scene of them running across the river was extremely spectacular. The lion has grabbed a wild buffalo. Thought its hunt was successful. Unexpectedly, other buffaloes came to the rescue. Lions lose their prey. The unlucky buffalo entered the lion's table. It was brutally attacked by a pack of lions. The lions constantly bite their tail and cling to the back of the wild buffalo without letting go. Wild buffalo struggling to find a way to escape. Finally, it got angry, slamming a lion with its sturdy horns into the air. On the vast steppe, the lions and the buffaloes face each other. At the beginning of the fight, the lion took decisive action, defeating the buffalo within 3 seconds. Lions win big. The eyes of most notorious predator on the planet, the lion is shining. It began to assassinate the buffalo. The lion jumped at the same time as the buffalo, intending to run away. But the buffalo is one of the beats slower than the lion. The lion tries to defeat the wild buffalo with its sharp teeth. The pain makes the buffalo stronger. Wild buffalo overturned the game and attacked the lion. Now the lions have to be wary of the buffalo. The herd of wild buffalo suddenly ran out of the forest. The main reason is this lion. However, on this side, there is a baby buffalo who is bewildered by this kind action. The most unfortunate thing has also come. The lion has discovered the baby buffalo. The swaggering of the calves has nothing to do with the lion. Lions are extremely quick to tackle this prey. The prey the Komodo was aiming for today was this horse that was standing all alone. It rushed to bite the horse's leg so that the venom slowly absorbed into the horse's limbs. Just a few more minutes and we will see that the horse has no strength left to kick its legs like now. Now the Komodo just enjoys his meal. These lions seem to be interested in the appearance of a lizard. A lion in the herd even approached and stroked the lizard like a smaller object to be cherished. The lizard is extremely wary of these lions. When the lions approach it, it aggressively flips its tail. Komodo may be many times more modest in size than a buffalo, but it can easily defeat it. Just a few slaps towards the buffalo, and the Komodo just waits for the worst to happen to the prey. At this point, the Komodo just calmly watched the buffalo slowly falling down. True to its calculations, now is the time for the buffalo to feel the pain that the venom runs through its body. The moment the buffalo lies down is when the Komodo just comes forward and eats his work. Will there be a clash between these two reptiles, the python and the lizard? The graceful slithers of the python will be the flexible footsteps of the lizard. Are they preparing to encounter each other? According to the footage being filmed, it looks very likely that these two animals are about to meet, and it is not the fact that they will have a fight. Try to guess which animal will be the delicious bait for the other. The python also slowly crawled into the cave that the lizard had just crawled down. What will await the lizard? The lizard's fate seems to have been decided. The python is in the process of tightening to take the life of its prey. The more the victim struggled to resist, the more it stimulated the python to tighten. Like any species, there will always be an internal conflict, and no exception for these two Komodo dragons. But just because these two are the same species, both of these Komodo dragons dodge the fatal blows perfectly. Maybe they will get bored and will separate themselves. This leopard is walking around to watch the lizards in the grass. They seem to be just spying on each other and don't really want a fight to happen. Even in the mud, the Komodo dragon didn't spare the poor little animal. Just one bite of the Komodo is enough to make the small cat fit in its mouth. The little cat squealed terribly and in pain, but no one can help it now. Again, the pitiful cry of the wild boar when attacked by the Komodo dragon. At this point, there is no hope left for the wild boar to survive. The wild boar was still struggling weakly when the Komodo smacked its neck, but that didn't change anything. When the young wild boar was no longer breathing, the Komodo took it to a suitable place to sip its prey. These two dogs are bullying the lizard together. Although smaller than two dogs, the lizard calmly dealt with them. Its tail alone is enough to control this confrontation. It's enough to see these two dogs are also very wary of the lizard's tail slapping hard on the ground. In the meadow appeared a very interesting chase of lizards and dogs. Maybe this dog is trying to drive the lizard out of its territory. This baby deer that looked like it was just born was somehow caught by the Komodo dragon. Even if he tried to run away with the strength of this animal just a few days old, it would soon be caught by the Komodo dragon. Just a gentle flick of his tail is enough to make the baby deer fall to the ground. It must have been cornered for this deer to be able to get into the sea like that. It kept getting chased by the Komodo and biting its hind limbs. The moment it stopped, the venom was released, causing its hind limbs to stop working. It's true that the swamp killer with one hunt is enough to capture the lizard on the shore. It slowly draws its prey into the lake to make it easier for its enjoyment. Seeing that the prey also seemed quite stubborn, it gave the prey the feeling of being thrown extremely fiercely. It was instantly stunned, no longer able to resist. I don't know what game this crocodile is playing, but it doesn't decisively drag its prey into the riverbed. It even stood and watched the lizard crawl away. These are times when the Komodo is also in a weak position when it is alone. It's being chased closely by the dogs. A dog is still very brave to attack the Komodo dragon in the face, which is also a signal for other dogs to attack. Can you guess what the end of this Komodo dragon will be? It can be said that the small deer are always Komodo's top food. It doesn't take too much effort to take their lives with just one bite. Underwater, of course, the young deer will be more hindered than when on land, so it's not surprising that it is caught quickly. Now it's just a matter of bringing small things back to the shore to enjoy. This is probably the most difficult time for Komodos in the whole hunt. In a vacant lot, there is a conflict between dogs and lizards. As expected, they are arguing about whose territory this is. Then the dog also had to turn its back and leave first. This lizard was in a cave watching its eggs when an uninvited guest came over. Even though it was chased away, the python stubbornly moved forward again. But it seems to have the upper hand this time as it squirms up to wrap itself around the lizard. I wonder if something miraculous will happen to rescue the lizard and its eggs in its cave. With the instinct of a mother, it's always trying to get out of the python's grip so that it can save the children in its den. With 2 venom glands in its lower jaw, the Komodo dragon is a terror to many animals, including some birds. The goat is trying to escape, but maybe that just makes the Komodo dragon more excited and more aggressive. With small animals like this, Komodo dragons always use their big mouth to eat the heads. Before biting the head of a wild boar, it seems that the Komodo dragon has bitten the lower abdomen of the pig. We hope that you've really enjoyed and found interesting and useful values from the gecko. We'll continue to bring you exciting stories, information and experiences about the animal world in the future. Thank you for accompanying us.